Hello, and welcome back. So now that the series on the Halber Pocket is finished, the natural thing to do would be to thank you for listening, pack up the microphone, and ride off into the sunset. But truth be told, I'm not quite done yet. The series on Halber was essentially me dipping my toes into the world of history podcasting. And when I started the project back in the autumn of last year, I had no idea how it would turn out, or, to be honest, whether it would be any good. But as it turned out, I had a lot of fun researching the podcast. And once I got my head around the technological headache of actually recording and releasing the series, I found that I really enjoyed sharing the story of Halber with you. And, based on the feedback I've received, it seems that you enjoyed the series as well. So here I am, announcing that the podcast is not finished and that it will continue. Now, what can you expect from the show going forward? Well, material-wise, there are a plethora of lesser-known campaigns, battles, and stories from the Second World War which are crying out for their time in the limelight. So my goal will be to take each event in turn and do a deep dive on it in order to bring the story to life and give it the recognition it deserves. Now, given that I'm Berlin-based, when I'm looking for Second World War stories to tell, I'll probably focus on Germany or the Eastern Front. But let's see where this journey takes us. I'm not promising a 10-part series on the Blitz in Devon, but I'm not ruling it out either. What I can tell you, however, is that the next batch of episodes will focus on what is commonly dubbed Germany's last victory of the war, the Battle of Bautzen. And new episodes telling this story will drop into your feed already next week, so stay tuned. Oh, and one last thing before I go. As I shift my focus away from Halber, the podcast needs a bit of a rebranding. So I've renamed the podcast to Europe at War, in order to allow me to expand the scope of stories that I want to cover. But despite the name change, the format will stay the same. And if you already follow me, then congratulations, there is nothing for you to do, other than tell all of your friends and family to also follow the podcast as well, of course. So, to recap, new episodes on Bautzen dropping into your ears any day now. RSS feeds have been refreshed with the new name for the podcast, and okay, I think that's everything. Thank you for listening so far. I can't wait to get started. So, see you next week.